White Mask Varre is the first NPC you ever meet within the Lands Between. He is standing right outside at the first step site of grace and is infamously known as the one that calls you
Maidenless.
He has caused much controversy as people have been known to attack him, die repeatedly to him, and then quit the game forever. However loathsome he may be, advancing his quest offers you early access to the best ruin farm in the game, and your revenge is all but guaranteed at the conclusion of the quest. Join me now in learning of White Mask Varre's quest line. To initiate Varre's quest, you will need to meet him in Liurnia of the Lakes at the Rose Church as shown on the map. You will not move to this location until you've defeated your first shard bearer and had an audience with the two fingers in the round table hold. Once this is complete, you can discuss the two fingers with him and let him know your impression of them, telling him they didn't seem right. He will compliment your intuition and confirm the word of the two fingers can never be trusted, as they are corrupt and have no love for tarnished. Speaking with him further, he will gift you the festering bloody finger, which will allow for you to invade other players' worlds, which is exactly what is needed in the following step. Upon being gifted the festering bloody finger, you can now use it from your inventory or the multiplayer tab in the menu. Use it 3 times to invade other players' worlds. I would recommend selecting near and far for the bounds of the invasions, as this will generally get you to invade quicker than simply setting it to near only. There is no condition to win or lose or even to fight, meaning that you can simply enter the opponent player's world and immediately sever your fingers should you choose, and the invasion will still count towards the total. Again, it does not matter whether you win or lose, it will still count, so there's no need to worry about being beaten down by the host's higher level friends, as it ultimately does not matter. Once you've completed your 3 invasions, return to speak with Varre. After your 3 invasions have been completed, you can return to speak to Varre at the Rose Church. He will be pleased you have returned and have enjoyed playing with his gift by invading other players. He will then say he wishes for you to, essentially, join his blood cult whose members worship Moog. Agree to be anointed, and he will then give you the Lord of Blood's favor, which needs to be soaked in a maiden's blood. You are currently maidenless, so you have no maiden to kill. However, there are 4 options to collect the blood needed for the cloth, and they are as follows. Option 1. You can utilize your own maiden's blood. Travel to the 4 belfries as shown and return to the Chapel of Anticipation via the belfry. You will need to challenge the grafted scion once more, this time defeating him. You can then proceed up to the church where you started the game to once again find your maiden that was slain, presumably by Varre himself. Dip the Lord of Blood's favor into her blood. Option 2. Vike's Maiden. You can find her located at the Church of Inhibition on the map as shown. Her blood can also be utilized to fulfill the requirement. Approach her and soak the Lord of Blood's favor in her blood. Option 3. Arena's Blood. Her body can be found near the marker shown in the Weeping Peninsula. You can utilize her blood either by killing her yourself or by completing her quest, in which case she is murdered. Soak the Lord of Blood's favor in her blood to satisfy the requirement. And finally, the 4th option, Hyeda's Blood. I show her location at the Purified Ruins, which is the 2nd location she can be found at. You must slaughter her at any location that she is found at to get her blood. Killing her will of course lock you out of completing her quest, so I recommend any of the other options over this one. Return to Varre to show that you have completed the task of soaking the cloth in the blood of a maiden. He will, once again, be pleased that you've completed the task. He will then ask for your hand and take your finger off, awarding you with the bloody finger, officially inducting you into the cult. Continuing to speak with him, he will also provide you with the Pure Blood Knight's medal. This medal is a reusable item that will, upon activation, transport you to Mogwin's palace. It is in this location where the best and most popular of ruin farms reside. I will be making a video soon showcasing the farms, so make sure to subscribe so you don't miss out. For the final step of Varre's quest, you will need to invade and kill him. His invasion sign can be located near the marker shown in Mogwin Palace. You need to be decently leveled to take him on, so although you can visit the palace early on, defeating him might be best saved for later on in your playthrough. Once he is defeated, you can hear his dying words, and upon exhausting his dialogue, he will drop 6 festering bloody fingers as well as Varre's bouquet, completing his quest as well as your revenge on him for calling you a maidenless tarnished. If you liked the video, make sure to give it a thumbs up. If you want to see more, be sure to subscribe and consider turning on the bell as it helps me out a lot. If you need help with any other quests, check out my quest playlist, new quests coming every week. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, have a good one, and I'll see you next time.